Hey guys, it's Maddie. Welcome back to my channel. And yes, I am back in the park, and that's because it's such a pretty day out. I wanted to take advantage of it, and it's been kind of cool because I finally starting to get recognized and a bunch of kids just recognized me. But I wanted to do a video based on what you should and shouldn't bring when you get admitted to a psych hospital. So let's hit the intro. Okay, so I wanted to give you guys advice on what to bring and what not to bring to a psych hospital for your stay, but I also want to say it's per our place, so every place is different. We are considered a high risk, no reject, which means we take everyone, no matter how severe, we take them. A lot of kids come from jail, a lot of kids come from foster homes. But please know that not every place is going to be the same. So this is the advice I give you if you were coming to my facility and what I would tell you to bring and not to bring. So let's go. The first thing I would say is there's two situations. You either come in very urgent and right after crisis and you get admitted, or you have a little bit of time to plan. I would say more often than not, it's you have a little more time to plan. Most of the kids know they're coming here. It's usually they go to the ER, they wait it out for 8 hours because they do like an evaluation and they find them the right hospital, and then they come to us, which gives the parents plenty of time to organize and get stuff ready and pack a bag. I would say 3% of the time, if that, the kids come in ready to drop off immediately. It happens boom, boom, boom. So this situation that I'm going to cover throughout this whole video is going to be based on if you went to the ER, you had plenty of time to have your parents organize stuff and had time to, prepare. A lot of times kids think that they have to bring a whole suitcase worth of clothes because they're going to be there for days and they need it. At our facility, we make you guys wear scrubs, and a lot of kids love it, and actually TikTok kids hate it, but the kids in our facility love it, and it's because they're comfy, you don't get judged, you know what you're wearing the next day, you get fresh scrubs twice a day. The kids, I think, just truly enjoy it. But again, you have to realize these kids are the kids that need the most help. They're really struggling. They're considered high risk. They've, not been able to get into other placements or other hospitals. So what they wear really isn't like a priority to them. Whereas, TikTok kids are like, oh my God, I could not wear scrubs, or oh my God, like, why would you all want to wear scrubs? Those are gross. I think you have to take in consideration that these kids really are the ones that have to focus on their treatments. But bring a pair of clothes with you, and here's why. I would pack 2 pairs of clothes because you don't want to come in to a psych facility on your lowest day ever, at least in my mind, on your lowest day ever, and then wear what you wore in on the way out. For me, I would want to start a new slate, a fresh slate, one where I was like, new chapter. I'm in fresh clothes, I feel good about myself, I took a shower, and I am ready to start over. That's how I would want to do it. And a lot of kids say that when they discharge, they're like, I don't want to wear these clothes. And if a kid truly doesn't want to wear their clothes, we let them take the scrubs. We give them a fresh pair of scrubs they can wear and take them on out. Because a lot of times, to me, that's very toxic and very negative, that you're going into a facility where you wanted to end your life and you're going there and you're leaving the same thing you came in. No, pack an extra pair of clothes because we will let you change when you leave. You can't wear them there, but you know what? You can wear them on the way out. Another thing I will say, per our place, if you have a long sleeve shirt that's plain, pack it. We keep our hospital cold. I don't know why. I know at night it helps the kids sleep more. We keep it cold. And for that reason, a lot of kids get really cold. And we don't have enough long sleeve shirts, which sucks, but we don't have enough long sleeve shirts for everyone. So if you have one in your bag, you could be like to your therapist, hey, I'll be safe. So-and-so has a long sleeve shirt. I happen to have one in my bag. Can I wear it? 9 out of 10 times they're like, is it plain and won't cause issues? They're like, yeah. And they're like, okay, go ahead. So go ahead, pack a long sleeve shirt because you never know. Most of the time, if you're safe with it, we'll let you have it. The only time I would say no, you can't have it is if you tie things around your body that you shouldn't, if you tie them in inappropriate places, or you're just using it not in the right manner, which is just leaving it on. Or you use it to SH to hide it. Those would be the situations you wouldn't be allowed to have it. Again, most of the kids are cold, so they don't break the rules. Another thing I would say is if you have sensitive skin, bring whatever products you use at home to your facility. So a lot of times we have sensitive skin stuff, and we have I'm not gonna lie, the shampoo is usually cheap shampoo. And for me, it does my hair good, because when my hair gets super oily in the winter, I get it because it dries it out. Probably not the best like theory to like think about, but I do. A lot of kids who have thick hair can't use that shampoo, but they use it, but their hair kind of still looks oily. So my recommendation for you is if you have thick hair, oily hair, or special products you have to use for sensitive skin, sensitive hair, bring it. Bring it in a baggie. It's okay. If you have special toothpaste you have to have, bring it. We don't let you use perfume or cologne, and the reason is a lot of kids have asthma, and you never know how much of it will flare up someone's asthma and cause an asthma attack. So we try to keep, you know, sprays away. But bring your deodorant. I can't wear Dove. I can't wear Dove. Nothing on Dove, but Dove breaks me out. So I would bring mine in. All you have to say during admissions is, hey, I have my own hair product stuff or my bath stuff or soap because I have sensitive skin. Honestly, coming from someone who is obsessed with lavender and someone who lavender truly does relax me, I would be like, hey, can I bring my lavender soap in? Because for my treatment to work successfully, lavender bath soap just helps me. And I think it would help me. 9 out of 10 times, they're gonna say yes. If you're honest and open with them and be truthful about why you need it and justify it, they're gonna say that's fine. So don't worry about it. I wouldn't worry about hair ties. We supply hair ties. They do have to be little. I know a lot of people with thick hair freak out. We do have like the big ones that you use. I only give those to people who have really thick hair, because if we give them to everyone, sometimes they get lost and kids can use them to tie them together. So we give them the little hair ties we use when we braid hair. Also, I'm the queen of braiding hair on the unit, so every morning when the kids get up, I'm the one that usually says, okay, let's do hygiene, and then I sit there for an hour and I braid their hair nice and clean, because to me, if you start the day off feeling good, you start the day off feeling fresh, you start the day off, you know, with a nice hair routine, and you just look and feel comfortable with yourself, you're gonna do great. Another thing, which is probably last on my list to bring, is if you are a female and you have a heavy flow, bring the pads you want. We don't allow tampons, but as someone who is very specific like I am, I would just say if you had a specific type that you absolutely prefer, which this does happen actually quite a bit, where the girls are like, I have some in my purse that's in storage that I have really, you know, I'm not gonna go into detail, but they ask for it, of course, I'm gonna go get it. So those are some of the things I would say you should bring, are just like clothes to leave, whatever hygiene products that you feel most comfortable in or which help your body the most safely. You know, any type of squishamallow, pillow, something you can just hold that helps you. A blanket, if you have a weighted blanket, bring a weighted blanket. Kids all the time ask for weighted blankets. We only have 3 on the unit, and they come with the kids that are most severe, which no one should be labeled as like most severe, not severe, but the higher up kids who are higher risk do tend to get them first. So bring a weighted blanket if you have it. If you have a blanket of your own that you absolutely love and adore, bring it. I'm not saying they're gonna let you have everything, but I'm saying if you have like a pillow or a blanket or a squishmallow or something that will help you, bring it. If it's like something that will help your treatment, bring it. The worst thing they're gonna say is no, and if they say no, say, okay, after 2 days, can I have it? If I can prove that I'm gonna be safe on the unit, can I have it? Yeah, let's test it out. If you can be safe on the unit, let's try it out. It's the little things you have to ask for, and that's why I make these videos from a staff's perspective. If you ask for it and you're appropriate, let us help you. You know, let us say, yeah, you can earn it. And honestly, it's not even up to us, it's up to your therapist and your treatment team, but we can be the bug in their ear that's like, hey, they did great, can they please have it? It would really help their treatment. Or hey, they did amazing on unit and they didn't SH for 2 days, can they please have, you know, their long sleeve shirt because they're cold, and you know, during groups they're shaking and shivering when they should be focusing. I think it would really help them. The more we have your back, the better off it is. So just tell us, be like, hey, you know, let us help you. Sorry, there's so many people around today. I'm like all over the place. Here's what I would not bring to our facility and reasons why. So I would not bring razors to shave. We don't allow you to shave. As bad as that sounds, you are at a high-risk facility for 7 days. We don't allow it. It's for everyone's safety, staff, and clients. If you're long-term stay and you happen to be on one of the units, like the LOA unit, and it's summer and they're going swimming, they'll let you use Nair supervised. But if you have a condition that you grow hair really fast, the best advice I can give you, and I always say this, is tell your treatment team you need X, Y, Z. They're not going to allow razors. but they can come up with a way to help you. You know, maybe there's ways I don't even know about. I'm not even gonna hit that subject because I know a lot of people get insecure, and I would get insecure. But at the same time, when I'm really upset, the last thing I think about is shaving, but I know every single person's different. So just talk to your treatment team. I would not bring jewelry. So any type of jewelry, we have to have you guys take out, and that's safety measures, and we put it in a baggie and it goes in a safe. A lot of kids forget that they have it. So don't bring it. If you just got your ears pierced, it's fine, you can keep them in. If you just got your nose pierced, keep it in. We're not gonna make you take out a newly pierced object unless you prove to us that you aren't gonna be safe with it and you're gonna take it off and do stuff with it. But 9 out of 10 times, we just let you have it. And I get asked this all the time, if you have cochlear implants, you're gonna keep them on. We're not gonna take them. That's how it helps you. That's like one of the biggest questions I get on TikTok is, I have cochlear implants, would they make me take them out because it's external to my body? No. Just like as if you were diabetic, we wouldn't take your pump. Certain things you guys have to have medically, and we understand that. We're there to help, not hurt. Another thing I wouldn't bring is a journal. Here's why too. We have tons of journals. A lot of kids have those spiral notebooks that have the metal in them. A lot of kids steal other people's stuff and they're gonna try to use it. We'll give you a journal. We have tons of journals. I take journals from there too when I need one. They're pretty, they're plain, but you don't bring one. Just use one from us, and if you need to transfer it over, do it, take it. A lot of kids take it. A lot of kids document everything they're going through at the psych hospital, and then they take their journal, and I think that's great. I think it shows self-growth, and also it documents a period of time where you grew. So I would always do that. One thing I wouldn't bring to the hospital is a bag of clothes, because we have to go through everything. We mark it as inventory. We make sure you leave with everything you came with, but it goes in a bag. Just bring, you know, a little bit of what I told you, unless you're LOA, which I'll do a video on what LOA kids should bring. Another thing I wouldn't bring is food. We can't have any food on the unit. You can't have your own snacks. We provide snacks, and that's because we are high risk. We do have jail kids. We have kids that will fight for food. Will fight. If you have a peanut butter jelly cup and they want your Rice Krispies, or vice versa, they will fight you. So everyone, we try to keep everything as simple and simplistic and easy and fair as we can there, just because we get a handful of LOA, kids off the street, kids from homes, kids from foster placements, kids from jail. We try to make it just a safe, smooth, calming facility all in general. If you guys have any questions on things you may or may not want to bring, put them in the comments. I'm trying to think. That's basically all I tell the kids. I mean, you don't need much when you go. We're going to take care of you. We have everything you need there. We're going to supply everything. We're going to make sure you have everything so you feel good and calm and safe, and that you can focus on you. But bring those items that I told, just as like comfort or to help you. If you can think of anything else, just let me know in the comments. Tell me in the comments what would help you most, or what you would bring in. I can kind of filter through and be like, yeah, totally, you should bring that. I didn't think about that. Or hey, maybe not this, but try this. So I love you guys. I know that's been a huge distraction today. This has been like the most intense place I've ever filmed. But I love you guys. Remember, it might be a bad day month year, but it is not a bad life. You have a family. Team Maddie loves you.